That's like me, but I'm at my door naked. I'm here naked. I'm like, alright, just chill, man. I'm going to get some clothes, just chill. But they're overexcited, they're overstimulated. They're like, no, 1A. They call each other like 1A, 2 all that shit, yeah. Yo, 1A, move forward, get back. I wish that shit would have been on stream though. That would have been funny.
Okay.
It must have locked it off there. It must have locked it off there. But you know what, Digga, yeah, Digga's going through a lot of this shit, yeah. That I feel like we basically going through a lot of the same shit right now. They're stopping him doing everything though. Like I know they stopped him doing the streaming shit. They stopped him. He wanted to do, what did he want to stream on? Some games or something, like some Call of Duty or some GTA or some sort of some shit like that. They're stopping him doing that. That music video he released, to stop him doing that, yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say, yeah. You can't just come out of this thing when you think you want to come out of this thing, because then the restrictions don't end, the consequences never stop. So when you're just like, listen, I've had enough now, yeah, bye, like I'm moving on now, I'm evolving, I'm going to my next stage in life, because that's what this shit's like. It's stages in life. If you don't get life off from 16 to 23, you're probably mature enough to realize, you know what, how I was moving back then was a bit too crazy, you know. Like, I understand now. I can't be causing trauma like that on people's lives, yeah. And Digga D's caused a lot of trauma. We've all caused a lot of trauma, but it's different for Digga D because he's been in the spotlight, and all his conflicts, yeah, they're all like scrutinized and analyzed, and the analytics are there for everyone to look at and for everybody to judge, because a lot of people judge. And you know what I feel like it's hard on Digga D, yeah. Why I feel like it's hard, because it's the biggest thing, you know. It's the biggest. You know what I'm speaking about now? It's a bit like the Pac thing. You see how Pac was just going through all his dramas, yeah? Tupac was going through all his dramas, and the whole world was watching, yeah? But he's a young guy, and Digga D is more young than that. So when Digga D is trying to find himself in this world, yeah, I know he does a lot, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's hard. Imagine like being 21 when he was, I know he's at 21 now, but when he was 21, with all this fame and all this shine light and all this money. Because I know for a fact, yeah, if I had all of that when I was 21, I would have fucked up different. I fucked up anyway, and I never had that shit. So if I had that shit, I would have fucked up majorly. Like, I wouldn't have been so humble with it. Like, I wouldn't have been, I'm not saying he's humble, but I mean, he might be humble. I don't know. I've never met him yet. But I'm saying I would have been egotistical with it to a whole different level. I wouldn't have known how to handle it. I would have been onto my enemies. I would have been wanting to show shit. And remember, these come up in an age, yeah? These come up in an age, and everything snap and everything has to be recorded. Imagine that. Imagine you come up in an age where everything has to be recorded and shown for it to be given any clout. And people say, oh, but it's all clout. But life's always been clout. That's why people die on battlefields for clout. That's why conquerors go into war with their soldiers for clout, because they want their soldiers to know, I'm still here. I've still got it. I still swing my sword. My name is fucking... Put my name up there with the best of them. Like that thing I said before with the Achilles thing in Troy. Was it Troy? When Achilles, when they give him two options. Go over here and live a happy life with your family, or fight this battle and your name goes down in history and war. What did he choose? He chose the battle. So this, when people say clout, it's deeper than clout. All humans want to be validated and recognized for something. It's just what that something is. And obviously, with what's going on in the world, wow, especially our culture right now, it's definitely like respect, clout, whatever the fuck. It's always been that. It's a human thing. But imagine being 21 and having all this power and all these resources and all this shit, and everybody's watching you, and you can just, you're gonna fuck up. He's supposed to fuck up, because that's how you learn. That's how you learn when you're young, you know, by fucking up. That's how I learn, by fucking up. That's the only way. When I was in that police station then, you know what I thought when I was in that police station then, yeah? And I was lying on the bed like this, yeah? Because I'm thinking I'm getting recalled. I'm thinking, I'm not making it out of this. I'm definitely getting recalled, yeah? I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I just thought, yeah, I need to let go of these, like, of these imaginative pictures that I hold for myself, you know, because I see myself with like in a like you have your 5 years plan and you attach your emotions and you attach yourself to these things and you're like 5 years I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there, da 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 da. As they say, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. So I'm sitting there on my bed and I'm thinking I need to not attach myself to these things no more. I need to just let go. If I'm supposed to be in jail, I know this is a sadistic and nihilistic view, yeah, that I'm having on something right now. But I'm in a police cell, remember that, and it's very likely that I'm going back to jail. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, yo, fuck it, this is just supposed to be my life because I ain't done nothing wrong. It's not like I'm out here doing mad shit. I ain't done shit. So I'm there and I'm like, if this is how it's supposed to be, then I have to just like release yourself to it. Like I literally just have to release myself to it, yeah, and let my journey be whatever the fuck it's gonna be. But it's a mad, you know what I mean? It's a mad thing to get, but I get, but then I realized, sorry, my point was, but then I realized, yeah, because I started thinking about like things and that, just about people what have wasted lives, about crackheads and heroin addicts who die before they even get a chance, and little kids who just die before they even get a chance, yeah, because they made the wrong decision. You see, decisions. That's what it comes. That's the be all and end all, you know. You are sum total of every single choice that you make. So it's on you to be so strategical to make these right choices every single time. And when you're a child or when you're a young adult or a teenager, most of these choices that you make, they're gonna be the wrong choices. But hopefully you have enough mercy from society and enough tolerance from the community that they and your family that they let you walk through these situations and say, yo, listen, fix up, man. Next time, man, like, yo, better yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna fuck up to the point where there's no going back. But I feel like we need to be like that more, and I feel like Digga D, yeah, that little jail sentence, that probably helped, that without him even knowing, because they say miracles happen every day without you even knowing. Like him going there doing them for 2 years or however long he done, yeah, kept him away from a lot of shit. Like look at all the drama that surrounded his name since he's been in jail. About fucking how many people have got 20 years behind all their situations and that while he's been in jail. You need, like, sometimes you gotta look at it like, fucking hell, because I promise you, yeah, it will come back round to you. You keep sliding through, then it comes back round to you. When I was in jail, yeah, man will say, bro, this is when I was in like a little life of jail when I was younger. Man, I like, fuck this up, bro, because it comes round, trust me, you'll get your big one. And then I wasn't listening, I still got out and done dumb shit, yeah, and then I got my big one. It always comes round, man. If you don't change, if you don't make the right decisions, and it's hard being that strategical. I know it's hard being that strategical, yeah, but you have to be as disciplined and fucking conscious as you can be of what's going on. But it's hard though. It's fucking hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking hard, man. Man can say all the right shit, but if you got a little gangster cousin and it's hard. You can't just push him to the side because that's selfish. You know what I mean? Or you got somebody who's in your life and they're mad. Like you can't do that, bro. Like you can't do that, bro. I think Dirk's got that bar where he's like I can't push Booner away like I don't see him trying. Like, that's real shit. You can't, like, people are just trying, man. Everyone's just trying. But yeah, with Digga's, you know what? I think he released a song as well the other day. Let's go through some of Digga shit though, man. Since I saw some shit a bit earlier. Wait there. The whole Digga saga. This is him in jail. Hey, Digga. Out here. Alright, man's got the distill, you know. You see that, bro? You see that bottle of this? You see that white shit there, yeah? That looks like what? That's vodka, basically. Call it distill, but it's tastes just like vodka, and it's as strong as vodka as well, bro. That shit fucks you up, you know. One time I drank a whole bottle of that, yeah. You see the bottle what Digga's got in his hand? That one there, I drank a whole bottle of it, bro. I was lagging. I was fucked. And I had like they call it Resolve, yeah. It's like a rehabilitation course. They make everybody do it to drop their risk factors. So it was like I was like fucking I had like it's like a 6 weeks course. That's the only steps to rehabilitation to really make you take in jail. I do this course. It's about 6 weeks. You go there fucking 3-4 times a week in the morning. So I've drank that like the night before, and I've gone there. Oh my head's banging. I was like, oh my, that fucked. We used to party on that. Trust me, like that would do the job. But the thing with that, yeah, under that is hooch. Hooch is like ale, like beer. So people drink hooch too. Hooch gets you fucked up as well. But a lot of people don't like hooch. A lot of people only like distill. So that like these man have partied there with that, you know. When he drunk that, I promise you, he probably didn't even feel like he was in jail that night. Probably had his mash as well. Phone up all the bitches. Phone up all the bitches.
Good. Gang shit. Digga.
Oh man, that police station gives me nightmares. What's this here?
Ooh.
I forgot who I was for a second, boy.
Hey, bro, jail makes you forget who you are as well, you know, differently. Because they strip you of everything, they take away everything in there, you forget. I'm not surprised he's forgot who. Even Digga D, as big and as famous and with all the clout that he's got, even he would have forgot himself in jail. Don't you think that's mad? People think, yeah, people tend to think that when big rappers and all these people go to jail, jail's any different for them like it is for us. But it ain't no diff. You know what humbled me, bro, yeah? Oh my God, you know what humbled me? Now you remind me. Because I know, yeah, you see when people go to jail over here, I know, yeah, that it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter whether you're Tommy Robinson when he went to jail. Who's that gay geezer that crashed his car? Was it, and he's some mad singer that ordered fucking back? George Michael or something. Or I don't, because that who went to jail over here. He don't matter if you're him. It don't matter if you, even if the fucking... Anybody, don't matter, diggity, anybody, hate just Diggy Talk, everybody's treated the same. It's a level playing field, yeah. But I just used to think, yeah, when with Americans and that, I just thought, oh yeah, but they're big, like when they go to jail, it's different, yeah. So wait there, Young Fog. So when I seen this, it still just like shocked me a bit. Like, look. That's Young Thug's jail, you know. Young Thug's a super millionaire worldwide, like, different with it, like. So, he's got mansions with big-ass pools in the back and Maybachs and he's got everything. So, when he went to jail, I don't know why I thought this because I actually know better, yeah, especially over here. So, when I see this, I'm like, that's how they got Young Thug living. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look how the guys are living. Not him, because he's a snitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. For that whole thing that came out, I would say he is, yeah, because he's just over talking. He's giving motives. Don't get me wrong, you can talk in an interview if you want, you know. If you want to try finesse your way out of an interview, that's okay. But you can't give motives and give detectives fucking saying all of these things and giving all of these theories to the police and da 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 da. The only thing you're supposed to be saying is, oh, yo, I weren't there. I was over here and fuck knows what's going on here. And da, 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 da. He's in there like, yo, give me your number and that. Like, da, da. I ain't looked that much into it, but I've seen the little things. He's not supposed to be doing that shit. So I say for that, he broke the rules. I say he's definitely broke the rules, but that pushed aside, yeah. But look how he's living. The guy was just in a mansion. Now look, humble yourself. Yeah, that shit gives me nightmares. I'm not gonna lie, man. Fucking hell, it gives me nightmares, bro. But yeah, but that's why you forget yourself. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This is why you forget yourself, because how can Young Thug, yeah, attach himself to all the confidence and I'm Young Thug or Digga D, I'm Digga D, all this shit when you're just in a jail cell. The screws probably, even though they're probably gassed off who you are and that, they're probably still treating you like you shit. You know what I mean? Everybody around you, after the novelty wears off, after no way Digga D's on the wing, no way da. Okay, now it's just normal. Everyone's just probably fucking like Everyone's just probably begging shit off him and that, like, yo, bro, yo, it's weed and bro, beg you, give me a spliff. That's what he probably had to deal with more than everything. Bro, please give me a spliff. Yo, let me get some of that drink and that, bro. Let me get some of that distill and that. Come on, please, bro. Like, all the riffraff. So, it's just humbling and everything you're around is scatty and low frequency. So, he would have, everybody forgets themselves, bro. Everybody forgets themselves, man. It's that, but that just shows you, yeah, where does your confidence come from? Where does your self-worth come from? Where does your identity come from? Where does your identity come from? The clothes you wear, the people you know, who you're around, your sense of humor, your fucking, the way you look at life, your perspective, your paradigm. Where does your identity come from? And in jail, it allows you, yeah. What jail does do, yeah, after a certain amount of time, if it just doesn't break you down and destroy you, it lets you see your strengths, and your weaknesses, and it lets you see your character. Because a lot of people don't know themselves. They think they know themselves, but they don't know themselves because they haven't really been through anything. And when they do go through something, they realize, fucking hell, I didn't think I was going to act like this. I didn't think this. Some people lie to themselves, though, and some people, they go through something, break, and then still go through it and then think that there was a hero, and they forget that when they was just in that situation fucking how many whatever weeks or whatever ago, they was cowards. But some people do lie to yourself, but you see, but the truth will give you a good information. You see, if you analyze the truth properly, you'll be able to make a good evaluation of yourself, see what things work for you and what things don't work for you, and then you're able to go through life like that. So in that way, yeah, jail can let you see your character. Jail can let you see your character, and it builds that up. And then when you get out of jail, all of these things, they don't even mean shit anymore, even though you can have them. Yeah, they took my watch and my chain as well, the dickheads, man. I'll get it back though, but they took it for a while, the motherfuckers, man. I better get it back. But what else has he been doing since he got out? What's this here? Yeah, drop this. I was decided to letting off shots. As soon as I start putting metal in tops. Don't piss me off. I suggest you don't piss me off. And again, don't piss me off. I suggest you don't piss me off. Now, Digga D's cold. You can't.
Star Digga D is back in the spotlight.
Oh, that's this guy saying.
And the streets are watching. After nearly 4 years behind bars for a major cannabis charge, insiders say Digga's court fight isn't over yet. Prosecutors are chasing profits.
It's all in his hands, man. It's his to fuck up. It's his to blow. He's got a new tune. Oh, let's see what it's like. Let's see what his new tune is like. Digga D. Yo. Digga D. Is this it? Yeah.
Most quietest dudes that be cracking jokes and be cool and
is this that sample? Everybody's being, yeah, I see everybody. You know what's funny? I know a lot. I see all the killers posting this up. Real life killers though, not the same killers. I see a lot of killers posting this up, you know. Like on their Instagrams and a lot of shooters are posting this up. Like, so that this shit's resonating with a lot of the guys. He knows how to make music. He knows how to make a good song. It's rap, but it's not too much bars. It's not too much. It's like right amount of bars, right amount of melody, right amount of fucking just flowing on it, right amount of bounce. Digga can make a mapper. He's definitely got so many conditions that he can't even move. I'm telling you, 100%. Oh, the amount of controversy what's going on around his name and around who he is and all real life shit though, not no fucking theoretically documentary shit, real life shit. I remember more than the police know more than anyone. So and the police take things very serious. You see us, yeah, as the guys and shit, yeah. We hear that someone's done something or a shooting or this or that. We just hear it, yeah. But the geezer's a nerd. We're just like, so guy's a nerd. Guy's not on shit. Probably due to that guy, but to all these like over there, yeah, I'm pissed. You know what I mean? So he gets cancelled out. Doesn't matter that he's just done some on it shit. Yeah, it's not all around. He's picking and choosing. Yeah, so to speak. Yeah, but you see the police. They're not taking the kind of perspective or paradigm that we're taking. They're saying fuck that. He's done this guy's a very serious man. Like, he's done a very serious thing. So that's just of that little nerd. So when it's these man, serious man, what do a lot of shit, they're taking him very seriously. And he's got a lot of money and power on top of that. So they're saying, yo, fuck that. Like, he can't move. He can't move because everything that he does is causing nothing but destruction and trauma. And they're definitely trying to cancel that out in society. But it's mad because society also has to give you the freedom to do these. Yo, big up Digga, man. Hopefully, bro, that fucking out before he gets fucking, hopefully, yeah, he's able to make it through the next few years of his life without getting into any bullshit. And then after that, yeah, he can work his way out of his thing, man, or just go to live a happy life if that's possible. But you know what's gonna happen, bro? PTSD kicks in, you know. Don't kick in your 20s and that, you know. You see this thing is, you see the mind. It holds on to things, not just shit. When I say PTSD, it's not shit that necessarily happens to you, yeah. It's also things that you've done, because you see when you do something, yeah, especially something was super traumatic, you realize that it's a reality in this world. So you realize that it's a real thing. So when you realize that, you realize it can happen to you. Some things I'm paranoid of, yeah. It's not things that's happened to me, it's things that I've done to people, and I think fucking hell, it's real. Like, so now if I get into any conflict with anybody as well, this is just something separate. I always think that person's got a knife, because we always used to have a knife, or that person's got a gun, because I'm talking about years ago. Like, so when I'm talking about this, the police watch it, yeah, super years ago, yeah, it was like that for us, yeah. But it's like fucking hell. And then it becomes a reality in your mind. Even with robberies and burglaries, you can get robbed, yeah, because you've been robbing people. You can get burgled because you've been burgling people. It's a mad thing when you think about it like that, you know. It's a mad effect, that is, you know. It's a mad cause and effect, because the trauma you've inflicted becomes your own trauma. Life's a mad fucking, like, it's a mad, beautiful, poetic thing. Life is the way these equations happen. Like, you think it's all can be one way, but it never can. It would always come back to you in some way, always. And that's what rehabilitates me more than anything, you know, karma. I always think you can't lie to the universe. You can get away from the police. You can get away from everything. The universe is always going to hold you accountable. And for me, it always seems to be that way. Some people, maybe not. But I think, yeah, the people who it doesn't happen to, you, like, you know, when you see people do a lot of bad shit, yeah, and you're thinking, but they're still skating through and they're nice, yeah. It's either one, they ain't got their karma yet, or two, they're balancing it out with something. They're doing probably something behind the scenes so good, yeah, and so caring that it's just literally probably balancing out the karma. Like, imagine if that person's got some, like, I don't know, disabled fucking fuck those child or niece or thing, and they look after them every day, but they're doing mad shit on the road, but they're doing some super selfless shit to this somebody who's disabled, or somebody who can't take care of themselves, and they're looking after them, like some real selfless shit, taking their whole time just to do it, but they're doing all this other mad shit as well. You thinking, why ain't they thinking? But you ain't seeing what's going on behind the scene. And maybe fucking these man are doing super good shit behind the scene, you know what I mean? Maybe. Yeah, man, big up him. What else did I see?